This is Footwork. Let's talk. So, Shakur Stevenson has defended his. Well, no, he actually didn't defend his titles because he came in overweight this weekend against Robinson Canciero or Canciero, however you want to pronounce that. Anyway, I like Shakur Stevenson. He's really one of the best fighters out there in the game right now. Very sharp, very strategic, a lot of talent, and he's at the 130-pound weight division. But he is going to be moving up real soon because he missed weight. He had a couple titles on the line. I would have loved to have seen him become undisputed at the junior lightweight division. That's not going to happen. He came in overweight, unfortunately. He accepted the fight. And when it came down to it, I think he was about 1.5 pounds overweight for this one. And that being said, he said that he's going to move up to 135. That's the weight division where you have your Devin Haney's and a few other notable fighters at that weight division. And he should have some real good stiff competition up there. I'd like to see him face off with Devin Haney. We'll see how that goes. But as far as this fight is, he came out in this fight. So going into it, he was really the only one that I was following. The other guy here, not so much. I really don't expect him to lose to anybody that doesn't already have a big name in any of these weight classes. So he came in as the favorite, and he did what he was expected to do for the most part. So he kept the guy at the end of the jab, at the end of his punches. He kept his distance like he always does. He's an out boxer, meaning that he likes to pick guys off from the outside with the jab, right hands, left hooks. He's a southpaw, so he pretty much leads with his right hand, and he follows his combinations behind that. And so, he was able to do his thing the same way he did with Oscar Valdez in his last fight, and he controlled the fight pretty much from the opening bell to the last bell. And this fight really wasn't any kind of competition for the guy. I expect that he's going to move up and probably take a fight with someone in the top 10 and then maybe go for a title shot. But with this fight, it really wasn't anything very exciting. He did knock Canciero down. And with that, it didn't look like the guy was really that hurt, which kind of leads me to this, that Shakur Stevenson, as he's moving up and filling out, because he's a young fighter, as he's going to continue to fill out his frame, he should be working on his power. That's really the only drawback I see in his game, outside of really being able to stand toe-to-toe with a guy chest to chest and bang in there with him on the inside. His biggest drawback is going to be his power. He can keep guys honest, but at this weight, I'd like to, really see him be able to hurt someone with one shot, maybe be able to follow up and get him out of there. He did go to the body. I don't think he went to the body enough. He could have went to the body more, but all that being said, I'd like to see some more pop. So I'd like to see him tighten those fists. I'd like to see him turn those punches over a little bit more, get some torque on it, get some balance, be able to punch in the mid-range. And, when he catches a guy, follow up quick and be able to try to put him down. So all that being said, I would give him probably maybe a B- on this fight. And as he moves up, and he continues to kind of work on his craft, he's gonna get better. But I really want to see him kind of fine-tune the rest of his game. If he's going to be one of those fighters that we're going to talk about in 20 or 30 years, which I want to see from this kid, I think those are going to be the areas that we want to see more of. Outside of that, he's a good fighter. I think he has the potential to be a great fighter. One last little complaint: he grunts. He throws those punches. Every other punch is he's making these sounds and these noises, is kind of Bruce Lee style. I've never been a big fan of that. I don't think that the really great fighters of all time have been those type of fighters who sound off with every punch. And especially when you're throwing combinations, it's just something's off with the breathing there. And that's just not something I really endorse. So, hopefully they can work on that too. But, again, it's not the biggest drawback in his game. But as he moves up, if he's not going to get any more power, I'd really like to be able to see him attack the body more and push guys back rather than just box from the outside. But we'll see how it goes. This is Footwork Fight Talk. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we out.